So to this now, the Congress of the People is calling for the Constitution to be amended so that citizens can directly elect their president. The current voting model only allows the public to elect a political party. COPE leader Mosiuoa Lekota is joining me on the line to expand on that a bit. Dr. Lekota, good evening. Good to have you and thank you for your time.
Good evening, sir.
What would have been the purpose, firstly, of you calling this presser today? I was looking at it as a way maybe of kicking off your campaign for the 2024 elections and bringing this as part of your elections program.
No, we have been part of the demand that there should be a revision of the elections, that our people should be given a chance to choose who they want to govern them and what those people would want to indicate what should be the obligations of those whom they vote for. Now, if you look at the Congress of the People, if you look at the Freedom Charter, you will see that the call for the people to govern comes from as far back as 1955. That over the years, since then, we have been struggling to bring about change so that there can be this change in government that would make it possible for the people of South Africa to govern. Yeah. And when I mean govern, I mean that they had to have the right to choose who they want to see governing and what they would their requirements would be from those people.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at what has happened since the ANC took power and all of that, it's left a situation in which our people have lost even the little comforts that they might have had under apartheid. I mean, no water to drink, no schooling for their children, no housing, lots of things that are missing. There's not even when it comes to electricity, it's just a disaster.
Yeah.
Now, we want, and we became part of the campaign for independent candidates because we wanted that our people should have a right to choose who they want to govern them.
Yeah, I'm going to come to that in a moment. But first, though, let's circle back to this issue that you are raising. I mean, what would have informed the drafters of the Electoral Amendment Act of 73 of 1998 to choose the current electoral system? By the way, a system that you yourself were a beneficiary of, that made you a leader in 1999 up until 2008. Are you saying that you were also serving as a leader without a proper mandate from the people?
Well, look, at the time when we went to the elections, the majority of the people were not familiar with the Freedom Charter. We have to take into account the fact that the Freedom Charter was banned for many, many years, and people were not allowed to study and read and understand and discuss and debate for thorough understanding what they really wanted and so on. So it was bound to happen that it would require a period of education for people to discover clearly and to understand clearly what the call for the people to govern meant. We have not, we did not pretend that the people had not, you know that the Freedom Charter was banned. You know that the people could not discuss. Most of our comrades lived in exile, others underground. All those difficulties were there. However, we are continuing to say now that freedom has come, we must continue to say what the right things are and what is not the right thing.
So when you were discussing at the time introducing a new system, new institutions, and having this important contract between the government and the people of South Africa, it did not occur to the leaders at that time that let us implement this Freedom Charter article that says the people shall govern right at that time.
Well, you must remember that there were not everybody who was South African was familiar with what the declaration of the Congress of the People in '55 was. Please, you have to understand that that was so. Mm. Indeed, even the African National Congress as an organization, a lot of the people that today you call members of the African National Congress, we educated them about the Freedom Charter afterwards. And I say this, I have no hesitation in my mind that freedom brought opportunities for thorough, proper education. Now we can see, do you think, and would you argue with me if I were to say to you, we did not struggle so that we should have a society in which our people don't have water to drink. And yet that has became the result. Our people are living now in conditions in which they are forever, just smelling sewage and nothing but sewage. And that's not what we wanted. Our people have no school for their children. That's not what we wanted. And yet that has become the result. And you can't therefore say, the people made this choice. You can't say that they don't. We never wanted this stuff that is happening. Yeah. We had believed that our leaders would know what we need and what we want. Yeah. But now we have discovered, and freedom has really opened our eyes to the hard reality that the road to freedom, to attain the things that we wanted, is not going to be overnight.
Are you saying then the people who gave you 1.3 million of their votes in 2009, 7.4% of the people, did not know what they wanted when they voted for COPE as a political party?
Well, the very fact that they were not the majority but the minority tells you that they were not familiar with that which we desired. And we really want a freedom in which we can choose who must govern us. And that those who we choose must do what we want, not what they want for us. This theft, this crime, all these negatives that we are surrounding us today, that were never part of our agenda.
And how do you see a new system changing all that?
The people will choose. Let's give the people the chance to choose the leadership they want. Indeed, it must let our people get a chance to even choose what they want their leadership, the leadership they shall have chosen to do for them. Not this theft, not this lying to the people and saying that you build a swimming pool and a swimming pool is for putting fire out instead of what it is intended for. To take the people's tax and lie to the people, that is not what our people wanted. And I don't know why we pretend suddenly that no, actually the people knew everything. They didn't know everything. And we must continue to struggle to change these things for the better.
I'm trying to get a sense of, from your own analysis as the Congress of the People, how would a system where a president is directly elected by the people, for example, increase a level of political accountability of the president?
Well, among other things, it is vital that the leadership which is to be elected must make commitments to the people. That's why even in the debate on this coalition thing that the people were talking about, we said we must first agree on what we are saying we are going to do for the people. And we must let the people know that this is what we want you to elect us to lead you, and we want to do this, that, and the other. For instance, if we were to tell our people, we want you to have education, your children to have education. We want you to have water and clean drinking water, and so on. The people would immediately understand that. But do you think that the people understood they were going to be living with sewage every day, as they are doing today? That's not what the people expected.
Yeah. And, I mean, you then are pushing as a political party for independence, which is what I said we will circle back to. How do you form a political party, become a leader of a political party for 2 terms? You're saying now you're not going to stand for a 3rd term because the constitution of the party doesn't allow you to do that. But then you are also saying, in the same vein, well, let's push for independence. So what is your strategy there?
No, I didn't say push for independence. I said we want freedom. And we want to have freedom in which our people can say what they want and can be able to control the leadership they've elected, to tell that leadership what they want. Now, are you saying that, on the other hand, are you now saying that these people knew that they were going to be given sewage by this government? That they were going to have to drink dirty water that would cause them cholera? Is that what you are saying?
No, I'm saying
the majority voted for these people.
I'm saying, why start a political party and then later call for people to be able to vote for individuals and not a political party?
Chief, we are saying, in fact, we didn't win the majority. So that the majority did not vote for what we were saying. They voted for what they voted for, which is what they now have. This is what they voted for, because they got that from the majority vote that they gave to the ruling party.
Yeah.
But is that what the people wanted?
Well, is that not what Section 19 of the Constitution guarantees them, that they would have then their political aspirations indirectly guaranteed through a vote?
No, it's not. But is this what the people wanted? Are you saying this is what the people wanted? Are you saying when, for instance, Mbalula says that we lied to the people when we said that we took their money and we built a swimming pool to put out the fires? Are you saying that he's lying when he's saying that is what happened? Is that what the people wanted? Is that what they knew? It is not. Obviously not.
But is it not that now the people have another opportunity then to then vote differently now that they know what the caucus would have done in trying to hoodwink the whole entire nation to believing that a swimming pool is a fire?
That's why we are giving them the opportunity to say, let's return to the elections. And we want to say to you, we are going to tell you who and what we think you should vote for, and how that will come about, and so on. So the people must still make their choice. Every time there's an election, the people are given a chance to choose differently. And you cannot say, because you voted that way last time, we must let you continue to vote that way forever. We cannot do that.
Mr. Lekota, appreciate your time. Let's leave it there. Much appreciated, and thank you for coming on. That's leader of COPE there, Mosiuoa Lekota.